Petty. Mr. President, it is quite petty of you to threaten those who disagree with you with revoking their clearances. But petty seems to be your middle name. There are probably other, more colorful words which would and should characterize you and the way you treat those who speak out against you or say things with which you disagree. But I've chosen the word petty because that sums up the kind of dribble which I've heard coming out of the White House as it tries to justify abusing those whom you evidently find offensive. The word means of little importance. Synonyms include trivial, trifling, minor, small, unimportant, insignificant, inconsequential, inconsiderable, negligible, paltry, puny, footling, pettifogging, or piddling. The very fact that you, Mr. President, have threatened those who speak out against you with retaliation and punishment demonstrates the puny person you are. It takes a trifling person to take trivial matters of inconsequential value and blow them out of proportion. Anyone who does this can only be described as small, unimportant, and insignificant. Telling your press secretary to lash out at these men and women who have served the country and using this tactic to try to coerce and intimidate them is beneath the office of the president. This makes you appear a piddling fool, since everyone in this country has the right to express themselves without fear of reprisals. After all, we don't, yet, live in a police state where government officials can do whatever they like, and the rest of us have to grin and bear it. You, Mr. President, have the right to say whatever you like as long as it is not damaging to others and the country. This, though, goes to the very core of what this country stands for, and the American public cannot and should not take this kind of threat lightly. Fortunately for you, and unfortunately for the country, the 24-hour news cycle will mean that tomorrow people will have forgotten about it. That is, until you bring it back up, making further outrageous threats and continuing to try to defame and frighten those who in any way speak out against you. Since this is your MO, someday someone will hold you accountable.